WNBC-TV, New York.
Now, just how much do Mr. and Mrs. Crank really know about each other? And how much do Mr. and Mrs. Long really know about each other? Well, we're going to find some of that out a little bit more today. And Roy, would you tell our home audience about that first bet, please?
Mara Long is going to have to decide whether or not her husband, Richard Long, can answer this question. Where did whiskey originate?
Now, Mara, you're going to be making the first bet in just a moment. Right now, a word about the new ammonia cleaner. Top job. Oh, yes, hello there. The object of our bet is to, as you know, decide as to whether or not your husband or wife can answer a question. Back up that decision with a bet of up to $100. And as you know, the first couple who wins $200 wins the game. First to lose $200, they lose the game. And each team, as you know, is playing for a viewer from one of our NBC television areas. They were chosen in a drawing that was held right here in our studio just before we went on the air. And Beverly Garland drew which station? KOA, the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. So the Cranks will be playing for the folks in that area. Richard Long drew WOAI, San Antonio, Texas, for the Longs. Now, we'll find out who the winning viewers are from these areas at the end of our program. This is Revenge Day for Dick and Mara because they didn't win a thing on the show on Friday, so we're going to see if they can do a little damage today. As we say, the first question is for Dick. The wall will separate you. Mara, listen, place your bet, and say nothing to Dick until after he's given his answer. Here's the question.
Where did whiskey originate?
Please now, Mara, don't say anything. Oh, all right, we'll see how well you know, Richard. Dick, here's your question. Where did whiskey originate?
At my house.
No, that's where it ended. Where did it originate?
Where did whiskey originate?
Yeah, where did whiskey originate?
In some little devil's mind somewhere.
Where'd this little devil live? We'll get to it one way or the other.
Whiskey. Not whiskey.
Yeah, you know what it is, don't you? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah. Where did it originate?
I'll give you a clue. It doesn't grow on a tree.
It doesn't? Where did it originate? Well, I got to take a shot at it. It must have...
Yeah, please do.
Shot at it. No, I didn't. No.
Be my guest. I can't give you a double shot, only a single.
That's the worst pun I've ever... It's Scotland.
No, doggone it. Ireland. Mara bet.
Ireland.
Yeah. Now, Mara bet $70 you'd know that, but you didn't.
Listen, we got together last night. I told you everything I know. 3 minutes.
Took 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
We can't win, you know.
Well, you're minus 70. That's too bad. All right, let's go to Phil and Beverly now. The first question's for Phil. Bev, let's listen in.
Is it the male?
Sorry to interrupt you. All right.
Is it the male or the female wasp that stings?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you, Bev, but I didn't want...
Frighten me, frighten it.
Yes, it did. That's it?
Yeah.
All right, Phil. Phil, is it the male or the female wasp that stings?
Oh, God. It must be the female.
Right. 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 Beverly bet $60. You'd know the answer. Plus 60 for you, minus 70 for Dick. Why did you say? You knew that one, huh, Dick? Right. Had to be the female. All right. We'll be back with more of I'll Bet in just a moment. Now, here's the cooking secret that wakes up natural food flavor. Accent. Questions and answers on I'll Bet are prepared and authenticated by the editors of a new major encyclopedia for the modern family, the 20-volume Encyclopedia International. Revenge Day for the Longs hasn't come to pass yet. They're minus 70. No? Well, no, we just started. We have a question for Mara. Dick, let's listen in.
Name the two principal types of stock available on the New York Stock Exchange.
Huh?
Name the two principal types of stock available on the New York Stock Exchange.
Today. You're minus 70, Dick. On the board. I mean, I don't care what you want to do here. All right. Mara? Mara, name the two principal types of stock available on the New York Stock Exchange. The two principal types of stock. Types.
I know that I know something about a bull. Well, they call something a bull. In the stock, you know, stock.
You think of bull and bear?
Yes, that's all I know about.
Is that your answer, bull and bear? Don't listen. You let them laugh, Mara. That's okay. She said, and maybe the laughter covered it up. The two types are bull and bear. But that has to be. That describes the mood of the market, really. Dick said you wouldn't know the answer, so it's all right. No. Well, things are fine. Things are fine. Dick said that you would not know the answer. The two principal types are common and preferred.
I still don't.
But at least you know something about it.
We finally did it. We finally did it.
Bull and bear describes the mood of the market. You're on the board, plus 30, plus 60 for the cranks. We have a question for Beverly. Let's listen in.
What's the funniest thing I ever heard?
So we're going to ask Beverly, what is your favorite vegetable?
One nice thing about doing that, feels so good when you stop beating your head like that. You're plus 60. Okay, here's your question, Beverly. What is Phil's favorite vegetable?
Artichoke.
No, he told us spinach, and he bet 100.
Spinach, we eat artichokes all the time.
Hey,
I
see?
like them.
Well, now you know he can't stand artichokes. He loves spinach.
Filmore.
I forgot
Well, we're-
about artichokes.
The game is really picking up speed now. The cranks are minus 40 and the longs are plus 30.
This is the best we've ever done.
I knew I should have.
All right, we have a question for Dick. Let's see what happens here. Let's listen in, Mara.
What type animal is a titmouse?
Did you hear it?
What is that? What's going on here?
Don't look at me. I'm just reading what they wrote. You are plus 30 on the board, Mara. You can bet any. All right.
I don't care what the question is. I'm not going to answer it after all of that.
I want it the other way.
Well, all right, let's take another look at Mara's bet. She said she... Go to the right. I think she said she could change it?
Yeah, change
All right. All right. Okay, now we're all set. Dick?
Yeah?
What? It pains me, but what type animal is a titmouse? Look, you're a Boy Scout Indian leader or something? Why?
We don't teach them about things like that. We know about little field animals and things like that.
What type animal is
It's a
it?
titmouse.
What type of animal?
It's got to be an animal that... It's a rodent.
No. You're sorry you changed your bet now. Mara bet that you would
What is
not
it, a
know the answer
mammal?
first. Then she bet you would. It's a small bird. Small small bird. It was even in a song.
A bird called a mouse? How could that
Titmouse. Titmouse. You are exactly even with the board. You're neither minus
say,
nor
I
plus.
could?
She said first that you would not be able to answer it. Then she changed it to can. I guess that YMCA thing came to her mind, and you figured that the Indian Scouts and all that.
I thought it was a mouse, too.
No, it's a small bird. A small bird. And we'll be back with I'll Bet, more of I'll Bet, I should say, just a moment. Now, here's a simple magic trick that every woman should know about. Just one. Well, so far, the people in Denver owe us $40, but the folks in San Antonio are even with us. That's the score. The Longs, nothing. The Cranks, minus 40. We have a question for Phil. Beverly, let's listen in.
Arnold Raymond Cream, Jr. was the oldest boxer ever to win a heavyweight championship. What was this boxer's professional name?
That's the question we will ask Phil, Beverly. Now, we will decide what he's going to do with it. Is that it? There's a look of indecision on your face. Now, let's stand. All right, fine. Phil, here's your question. Arnold Raymond Cream, Jr. was the oldest boxer ever to win a heavyweight championship. What was this boxer's professional name?
Once more, Jack.
Arnold Raymond Cream, Jr. was the oldest boxer ever to win a heavyweight championship. What was his professional name?
The oldest boxer.
Yeah. Ever to win.
Sonny Liston?
No, that's not it. You're all right, though. Beverly said you would not know the answer. Put you on the board to the tune of plus 30. Happened to be Jersey Joe Walcott, the oldest. See, all the Arnold Raymond Cream Jr. was all frosting on the cake. The oldest boxer to win it, Jersey Joe. All right, plus 30 to 0. We have a question for Mara this time. Dick, let's listen.
Dick, we're going to ask Mara what your golf handicap is.
Okay. Mara, what is Dick's golf handicap?
I think it's 11 now.
No, you missed it. He bet $100 you would not know the answer, so you win 100.
11?
What do you mean it was 18? It wasn't 18.
Wasn't it ever 18?
Oh, well, maybe when I was 7 or 8 years old, it was 18.
I remember one day I played with you down
It
in the
was
desert. It
18,
was about
yeah, I
118.
know.
And I'm not talking about the temperature. No, actually,
I forgot
Dick,
we
it's a 9.
played together.
It's a 9
It's a
now.
9, yeah.
When did you get the... That's pretty good.
Used to be 11.
You want to know why it's a 9?
Oh, I thought it was better if it was bigger.
Why?
It's a 9 because if you don't turn in enough scores each month, they drop it 1.
Yeah.
I'm actually about a 18.
Okay.
No.
Just remind me not to bet with you anymore.
Right.
All right, we have a question for Beverly now. Phil, let's listen in. You're plus 30 over there.
What are the native peoples of the Arctic regions called?
That's a question for Bev. Now, Phil, you are plus 30 on the board. Beverly, what are the native peoples of the Arctic regions called?
Eskimos.
Right. $100.
I knew it.
130 for the Cranks, 100 for the Longs. A well-placed bet could win the game. The question is for Dick. Mara, let's listen to it.
Mara, we're going to ask Dick what size blouse you wear.
You are plus 100. Mara.
Very bad about this stuff.
Well, now, never you mind. We just, well, who knows? We haven't seen ways in a bet.
Lucky.
Dick, what size blouse does Mara wear?
Hello, mother-in-law.
If you think you're in trouble, you should have been here a couple of weeks
What
ago.
size? I don't
Blouse.
even know how they... Well, they don't go by the neck size, do they?
Here we are back to that mouse again.
What a good line. I would say medium.
I cannot accept that as
What
an
do you
answer.
mean
They
that's
come
no
in
size?
individual sizes, Dick, and I'll give you a clue. It's a number. You have any idea?
A number.
Yeah, they don't come like men's T-shirts or something like that.
I guess they don't. No. I wouldn't like to venture a guess.
You want to pass?
Don't say
I'll
average.
say what? Well, I don't know how they run. Maybe a 12.
That's just as wrong as medium. No, you.
You had to go and ask me a question like that.
No, I'm sorry. I'll tell you. So you better write this down. You know, it's handy to have for birthdays, Christmas, etc. She wears a 34, size 34.
I only missed it by 100.
Okay, the score is 60 for the longs, 130 for the cranks, and we'll be back with more of I'll Bet in just a moment. See, ever stop and think of how many things you can clean with a spot remover? Dick Long just said, did we lose again? Yeah, you did, Dick. You didn't win any money. However, somebody in the San Antonio area is going to take a trip to the city of their choice. Would you draw the card out, please? And we'll choose somebody who's been watching
I
over
won't even be able to
WO8I.
Do this right. What? William J. Rott.
ROTT.
Yes. Box 876, Carrizo Springs, Texas.
Mr. Rott, congratulations. A trip to the city of your choice coming your way. All right, you were ahead at the end, Beverly and Phil, so you were awarded the $200. That means it'll go to somebody who's watching over KOA Denver. Who is it?
Gladys McCombs, 6476 West 29th Avenue, Denver, Colorado.
Congratulations, Gladys. $200 coming your way. These cards are going out. Be sure to send us correct ones. We'll see Beverly and Phil and Mara and Dick again tomorrow. We hope you'll join us, too. In the meantime, Jack Narz reminds you that if you think you really know your husband or wife, don't bet on it unless you're playing I'll Bet. See you tomorrow.
I'll Bet is a Ralph Andrews, Bill Yeagerman production. If you would like to participate as a home contestant on I'll Bet, send a postcard with your name, address, and the call letters of the television station you are now watching to I'll Bet, Hollywood 51, California. Home contestants will be picked at random by areas in a drawing by our guest stars. This program was pre-recorded.
Produced in color in association with the NBC Television Network.